Hi, and welcome to this video on overloading the relational operators. Overloading the relational operators is not that difficult, and once you've seen how to overload one of them, you'll pretty much know how to overload all of them. So let's go ahead and get started. I've created an item class that we use to keep track of the inventory of items, like how many items are on stock or in stock. So we want to see if let's say that I have two stores and I want to see if the number of widgets I have in one store is equal to the number of widgets I have in another store. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to check first of all to see if they're the same. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to overload the equality operator. So let's begin with our declaration. And it's a friend function. Oops, wrong operator. There we go. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pass in two item objects references and then compare their numstock fields or numstock memory variables. Sorry. So there's my declaration. Friend class returns a bool. The operator is the equals operator. And then I have two parameters, two item consts that are referenced, two constants. So that's it. So let's overload it. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to call, whoops, that's a capital I. Let's fix that also. There we go. We're going to have one that's the left-hand side and one that is the right-hand side, which makes sense when you're thinking about comparisons. And all this has to do is literally return if the data stored in the left-hand side numstock memory variable is equal to the value of the numbers or the value of whatever stored in the right-hand side numstock. And so that's all we have to do. We don't have to do an if else or anything like that. It's simply return that. If they're equal, it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. So let's test it. I can't type today. So in store one, I have two widgets. And in store two, I'm also going to have two widgets. And then I can say if store one widget equals store two widget, and then there's a little message here. Excuse me, wrong message. Let's get rid of that single quote we got going there. Okay, so let's run that program. Take it a second to compile. And stores have same number of widgets because we initialized both with 2. Let's change store 2's number of widgets to 3 and run it again. And then we see stores have different number of widgets. So that's all you have to do. Let's look at another one just to see how the system works. We'll do greater than. I'm not going to test this. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. And you'll notice that it looks very similar to what we did already for equals. So there's our declaration for the greater than operator. Same parameter list. The only thing that changes is the operator we're overloading. And then our definition will be return left-hand side numstock greater than right-hand side numstock. And you can turn around and write a little test program for that, but I'm going to not do that to save some time. So that's it. You can do the very same thing for all the other relational operators, even, not equal to. And that's all you have to do. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next video where I'm going to be, well, you may not be watching these in order, so I'll see you in the next video.